Hi everyone, it's Patsy from Patsy's Crochet. I was asked on one of my comments underneath the hook and yarn review, um, which, um, what are and inline hooks? So inline hooks and tapered hooks. Okay, now this is to my knowledge, my experience, and my opinions. Your opinions are yours. Okay, so here we have a tapered hook. Okay, the taper hook is just straight. You do have a finger spot. Now I'm a knife gripper, so it doesn't really matter, if you're pencil grip or knife hook, knife grip. But tapered is straight. It has a little dip and a rounded head. Okay, so it comes straight and a little dip, not much of a dip, and the head of it is this round. There's still a good hook, but it's all up to you. Now the inline hook is the Susan Bates. So we'll put it together here. See if I could do this. Okay. Okay. So the Susan Bates and a regular tapered hook. The tapered hook is the red one on top. The green one is the Susan Bates. I don't know if I could do this right. Okay. I got to get in camera view. Okay. The red one has a round hook. The round top. Susan Bates has a little bit of flat and a point right up there, a point right up top to get into your stitches a little bit more. And there's your finger, there's a little hump, and then it goes right down into a loop and it catches your yarn. I like the Susan Bates. I like a lot of hooks, but it's all up to you. It's best to try, like I said in my yarn and hook reviews, is just try different hooks and different yarn and do swatches, and you find out which one you like better. So this is tapered, okay, and this is the inline. Susan Bates and furls are pretty much inline. Let's see. I do have, I can't pronounce this one, but it's Likey. It's Lykke driftwood. Now these are one of a good kind too. But like I said, it's all up to you. I love different hooks and everything. So to me, okay, so there is no hold there. It's like a pencil. So this would be good for people with pencil grip. But there's a bump, like a point, and it goes in. So these both have points on the heads. Points, dip, and this one comes straight with the dip. So it's pretty much in line too, I believe. I could be wrong, but my opinion is this is a inline too. Now, this is just a regular crochet hook. There's no name. There's no name on this one. But you could tell the difference between inline and a tapered. One has a pointed edge. One has a rounded edge. The finger grip, let's see, the no name brand is longer than the Susan Bates. Okay, so if we put it together, so our thumbs match up still on the thumb part, but the tapered is longer and rounded head. Susan Bates is a little shorter with a more of a sorry, just reading. Susan Bates, sorry, is inline because of the pointed tip and the slant that goes in. Connects your yarn. Some people really prefer Susan Bates over a tapered, regular standard hook. I hope I'm doing this good. A couple of people have asked me to do a hook review. So Susan Bates right here is an inline. This is just a regular crochet hook with a thumb, but it's just straight and a little, not much of a dip, and a rounded head. That's tapered. Susan Bates, like I said, has your thumbprint here, and it goes up a little bit and then right down into a deep inline and of the shaft. I hope I'm explaining this right to you. It's kind of hard to explain, but you can see the difference between an inline, which this is an inline, and this is a tapered. Okay, so head to head. Okay, the inline, you can see the groove and it goes right in and it's pointed, and this is just flat, like, make sense? Same with this. This is a good one too. I don't use them all the time, but this is a pointed head, just like the inline Susan Bates. I want to put this away before I use it. So it all depends on your preference. If you like tapered, tapered hooks or inline hooks. And there is a difference, and you'll notice the difference once you start using them and the feel. So if you want to go into a project, say it's a little tight, you have that little point there that's going to get you into that. That's when you have to fight just a little bit to get into it. Sometimes you don't. It all depends. Like I said, it's your preference. So that's why I said it's best for you to do a yarn and hook review on your own. You get a couple of the hooks. Let's see. We have the Zing from Knitter's Pride. Okay? That's just a tapered hook to me, because here's your finger thing, and it's a long shaft till it gets to the end. A little bit to the end, and it goes in, and it's a rounded head. Okay, so that's tapered. But they're a good brand still. Like, all the hooks, it's all up to you. My preference is the inline hooks. I do like Haya, their tapered hook. Clover hooks, there's two different kinds of clovers. There's the brown handled one, and they're a good brand too. I like all of them. And then you have this clover. So you have two different clovers here, but they're both rounded heads and they're tapered. Okay, and the shaft ain't really long, but they're really nice to work with still. I don't have a favorite anymore. And then also you have the tulip, and that's tapered. Straight shaft and then the rounded head. So that's tapered. But it's, like I said, it's so much easier for you to do a little bit of swatch. I usually just get 5 different yarns, thin to thick, whatever you would like, whatever project you're doing, it doesn't matter. It's all up to you. This is the furls, and they're an inline hook. Okay, I believe they're inline hook because they got the point, and they got that dip. And they're really nice to work with, but they are a little bit expensive. But sometimes you can get them on sale at Furls, or sometimes at Mary Maxim. Mary Maxim is coming out with these ones now. I think it's in the States at Mary Maxim, different ones that you can get there. And I think they're either in between $12, maybe $14, $16. It all depends on Mary Maxim what their sales is here in Canada. I'm not sure if they're coming in with these ones. If they are, I'll be grabbing more because they are a little cheaper at Mary Maxim. But Frills is a good company too. So it's all up to you on what hooks you like for your project. Let me see if I can do an example. All right. Well, best way to do it is just grab a ball of yarn and go for it, right? Okay. So this is the Red Heart Super Saver Retro Stripes, or whatever you want to call it. So I still like the regular yarn and hook reviews that I do. So it's good to do both kinds. I like to show you the project and the hooks that I use. Okay, so this one is going to be a Susan Bates. This is the Inline Hook, which are good. It goes right in. You know what I mean? So four, 5, 6, 7, oops, 7, 8, 9, 10, and then you're just going to do a single crochet. Now I made my loops bigger, which I shouldn't have done because I wanted to show you how it gets into tight stitches. And it's just me. The first rows are silly. Okay. Okay, so like I said, it's all up to you. I like the ones with the rubber hook, the rubber part of the back, and it makes it a little bit longer. But this is my go-to hook. It's usually Susan Bates. But now I got a lot of inline hooks that I can choose from, and I have a lot of tapered hooks I could choose from. Okay, so that is the inline. So we'll do, oh, sorry, wrong one. Sorry. A double crochet. They're all good hooks. But it's just like I said, it's all up to you and what you prefer. See, I love the inline hooks, and I also like the Clover Hooks. Thank you to Tori from Pauly's Crochet Creation. She got me a little hooked on the clovers, so I've been using Clover Hooks. Okay, so you're still going to get the same stitches. That's the inline, but it's still the same. It's just that it has a pointed head, and the shaft is short, and it goes down real good. This is the tapered one. It's still a good hook. I like them still. Oh, sorry. And they still do a good job. It's all up to you on your preference. So that's why I always say take 5 different kind of hooks if you have them, even the plastic ones, and just try different swatches, and you can tell if you like, if you want it big, if you want it smaller. It all depends on you. I've always said that. So see, you can tell they're both the same. They still do the job. So one was the Susan Bates, was the first row. There's no difference, I don't think, except for it's an inline. And the point on it, you can get into your stitches a little bit quicker and easier. This is just a regular tapered hook, which is still a good one. So if you take it, let's say you can't find another hook, you put it, whatever hook you want, in a project bag and take it with you on the road. I have, I think, 2 different hooks in my project bag. So I have a tapered or inline. They all do the job, but it's up to you what you like, not what I like, because I like the inlines. I've always liked the inlines. I think when I first started crocheting years and years ago, I used boy or prim, the old steel prim, or aluminum, whatever you want to call that. They're awesome. I learned on them. I have no issues. I didn't know nothing about inline or tapered hooks until a little while ago. But I did do another yarn and hook review with, I think it was Susan Bates, and another one. You have to just, if you want, just go into my playlist, go to Hook and Yarn Reviews, and you'll see some. I have to straighten up the playlist, but that's going to take a little bit because I have a lot that I started with, and then I started with my Hook and Yarn Reviews and all this stuff and tutorials. So this is Susan Bates is an inline, and so is Furls, and that is like a boy hook, a regular crochet hook. This is what I call regular and inline. So I hope you enjoyed that. I hope that I explained it the best way I can. If you need more help, you can Google it. Just Google what's the difference between inline crochet hooks and tapered, and they'll give you a list of stuff, and they'll show you different things too. So you can also Google it. But I hope that I helped you a little bit, for those that are just learning how to crochet and everything, but they both still do the same job. They do. Sometimes you might get a splittage with this one. Sometimes you get a splittage with these. It all depends on the yarn that you're using and the way you crochet. And sometimes I make a lot of boo-boos with the inlines, a lot of boo-boos with these ones. So it all depends. It's your preference. Okay, you guys have a great day. I hope this helped out the beginners. Thank you for watching and subscribing to my channel. I love you guys all. Have a good day or good evening or good afternoon wherever you are. God bless y'all. Bye for now.